Race fans say traffic and parking were no problem on day one of the Breeders' Cup, but tomorrow could be the real test.
A woman injured in a shooting that also killed her father is speaking publicly for the first time tonight.
A well-known Central Kentucky castle could be yours. The asking price for this Woodford County landmark.
This is WKYT News at 11.
Good evening to you. Day one of the Breeders' Cup at Keeneland is now in the books, and so far the event seems to be a hit with many horse racing fans.
Nearly 45,000 people watched the races at Keeneland today. Breeders' Cup leaders say that is a new Breeders' Cup record for Friday attendance. This is the first time Keeneland has hosted the event. Many people were concerned about traffic, so they turned to shuttles and ride sharing. Garrett Weimer has our top story at 11.
After Championship Friday came to a close, everyone there had a story to tell.
Actually, all the hot tips I got were not so hot.
At Kentucky Purdue and it's Maker's Mark. It's great.
It's really crowded and you have to weave in and out to get into bet. And at 85, I did a lot of weaving in and out.
With all those people, there's only so many places to park. A lot of people parked at Whitaker Bank Ballpark, Kentucky Horse Park, or here at Rupp Arena and took shuttles to Keeneland.
If you had parking over there, you'd have to walk a mile anyway, so, you know, they'd take you to the front door.
It was actually perfect. We waited for maybe 10 minutes when we were here, and we didn't wait at all at the track on the way back.
And we lucked out coming back because they put us on first. So we got on first and off first.
It's not just the 3 park-in rides around town. A lot of people, too, are using services like taxis, Lyft, and Uber to get to and from the racetrack. In fact, the GM for Uber Kentucky says she expects it to be Uber's busiest week ever in Lexington. With another day still to come and their way to the races already taken care of, these fans have plenty to look forward to.
We got to come back and see Mr. Pharaoh.
In Lexington, Garrett Weimer, WKYT.
All right, to do that, the gates at Keeneland open tomorrow morning at 9. Shuttles running between Keeneland and the city's park and ride spots are scheduled to pick up and drop off about every 15 minutes throughout the day. Tomorrow, join Dave Baker, Dick Gabriel, Deanne Stevens, and Jennifer Palumbo for Championship Saturday at the Breeders' Cup. We'll be live from 10:30 to 1 on the CW Lexington. You'll see some of the races along with special guests.
It is going to be a busy Saturday here in Lexington with the Breeders' Cup, a UK game, and Halloween. So we all want to know, will the rain hold off? Chief Meteorologist Chris Bailey has an early look now at your forecast. Hi, Chris.
Hi, Amber. For much of the day, the short answer is yes. The second half of the day, late afternoon into the evening, obviously when a lot of those big events are underway, the chance for some scattered showers begins to creep into our weather picture. All of that courtesy of a storm system that's well back to our west and southwest in our Defender radar network. Flooding rains coming from this across parts of Oklahoma and Texas. We're not concerned about anything like that, but the showers will arrive as we go into the second half of tomorrow and into tomorrow night especially. What we're viewing right now on our Defender across central and eastern Kentucky, that little bank of clouds that was very stubborn for parts of the area, lifting onto the north. Clear skies out there now, but look how quickly the clouds are closing in on us again from west to east. So as we go through the day, upper 30s in some areas tomorrow morning, quick rise into the upper 50s to around 60, and by the end of the day, there's the chance for a shower into parts of the area. Coming up, I've got a new timeline with an hour-by-hour update on the Halloween rain chances that look to be more of a nuisance than any type of heavy rains that I'm tracking, guys. That new hour-by-hour, interesting in just a few minutes.
All right, Chris, thank you. Tonight, a woman injured in a triple shooting in Richmond earlier this week is sharing her story with us.
Police in Richmond say that Joshua Brown shot and killed Steve Thomas Martin, then shot Martin's daughter and himself. Martin's daughter tells us she had been dating Brown before that shooting. Monique Blair has the story new at 11.
I'm just numb.
Shalyn Brock says she was living a nightmare Tuesday afternoon when her then-boyfriend, 22-year-old Joshua Brown, shot and killed her father, 57-year-old Stephen Martin.
I just want people to remember my father's personality. He was was kind of like the life of the party.
Brooke says Brown, who she shares a 2-year-old son with, was her high school sweetheart. She says he suffers from depression. Brooke tells me she was running out of her home with fear once she realized Brown came into her home with a gun. But as she was running, he shot her in the foot.
I graduate in 2 weeks, and I'm not even going to be able to walk across the stage.
But now Brooke wonders if there was something she could have done to prevent this tragedy.
It makes you blame yourself because my father would have never been put in that position if it wasn't for me.
After Brooke was shot, she went to get help. During that time, police say Brown shot himself. Now Shalyn is hoping by telling her story about the events that unfolded out here on Jason Drive, in the future, someone's life could be saved.
I just think that, you know, just family members whose children, whose parents suffer from depression, but it is something that you really so much have to pay attention to. It doesn't matter if you give them all the love in the world. It doesn't change how they feel on the inside.
Richmond police tell me Brown is still in the hospital and charges against him are pending at this time. In Richmond, Monique Blair, WKYT.
And Brooke says the family's having a tough time paying for her father's funeral, so they have set up a GoFundMe page to help. We have a link on WKYT.com.
Tonight, investigators think a Pulaski County man found dead was murdered. Somerset police say someone found 76-year-old Albert Hale's body yesterday afternoon in his home on Oak Hill Drive. Police say the body showed signs of trauma. They say they're waiting on the results of an autopsy before determining a cause of death. Police say he lived alone. They have not made any arrests in the case. New tonight, a man faces many charges after a police chase on Interstate 75. This morning, state police say they tried to pull over 23-year-old Zachary Cobb for speeding in Rockcastle County, but he wouldn't stop. Police say they chased Cobb on the interstate and later on Highway 461. At one point, police say he threw suspected marijuana out the car window. Eventually, police say Cobb stopped and they arrested him.
A Central Kentucky landmark on the market again. In 7 minutes, how much it will cost to make this castle yours.